You know, sometimes after I upload a top 10 video and the anime is still coming out and stuff, after I upload that top 10 video, and I'm just still like, you know what, maybe I should have switched the order around. From time to time, I get those ideas, I get those thoughts in my head and stuff. Of course, I'm referencing to my recent top 10 video, which is top 10 summer anime of 2015. If you haven't checked it out, please do when you have the time. But when it comes to Gakkou Gurashi, I can say without a doubt, no matter what, it is a definite yes that it is the best anime of summer 2015. Definitely the best. That's not gonna change. It's staying at #1 no matter what, okay? So, of course, as usual, I have a bunch of notes, and I just want to say, you can bet your ass that I'm going to be doing a live reaction to the finale episode next week, alright? Now, I have so many mixed emotions right now, because they don't call this a tragedy for nothing. There are death flags everywhere. I don't want to say this. I really don't, because I love all the characters. I love them a lot. When I was making my top 10 best girls video the other week, okay, I wanted, like, more than half of the girls were gonna be, like, make up the list, okay? Because I love them all. I really do. But I feel like, I don't want to say this. I feel like they might all die, and I don't want that to happen. That really hurt me to say that. I love all these girls. You just go from tragedy to tragedy to tragedy, one disaster to the next. It was transitioned so well within this episode. When you went with Richan, when you went with Yuki, and when you went with Mikun, transitioned so well to let us know how dire the situation is. Whoever directed this episode, I don't know if this is one of those anime where it's only directed by one person throughout the entire series, or they have a new director every week, but whoever directed this episode, give that man a raise. Give him a raise, okay? Okay. Well, unfortunately, let us talk about the disasters that have been put upon our female characters, our main female characters. I don't want them to die, man. The feels! I felt the feels within this episode. Oh my gosh, okay. Let's start off with Yuki. Yuki, okay, at the beginning of the episode, she started to realize that something wasn't right, okay? So she noticed the zombie coming. She probably didn't know exactly if it was a zombie, but she knew something was wrong. So then she ran and stuff, and then she saved Mikun. Oh my gosh. Yuki started to take charge. She was like, it's okay, I've got you. And I'm like, Yuki! Oh my gosh. Yuki was being a senpai. That was great. Oh my gosh, Yuki within this episode, man. Okay, gotta control myself. Alright, so, later on, Yuki's memories, it starts coming back to her. She starts to cry, man. Yuki starts to cry. She realizes what's going on. And then after she realizes what is going on, then she remembers the past. She remembers what happens to Megune. But she doesn't freak out. She moves on and says, goodbye, Megune. And I was like, wow. That character development. Oh, mind blown. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's talk about Mikun. So, Mikun, she's gonna take charge as well, okay? Even though the situation is extremely bleak at the moment, she goes in. She takes that shovel and she goes in and wrecks some zombies. She learns what she saw from her senpais and what they've done to avoid getting eaten by zombies and stuff. So she uses their tricks. And I'm like, Mikun! I love all these girls. I do. It's hard to choose a best girl with Gakkou Gurashi. You have no idea, man. They're all amazing. All right. But then Mikun, she makes it to the second basement. In her way, she sees Megune. She realizes the sacrifices that she had to make, that Megune had to make. She apologizes, she thanks her, and then she kills her. Ooh. And then, so she explores more of the second basement, and she finds the antidotes, and turns out the antidote only works on newly bit people, okay? New people who, like, got infected, okay? They just got infected, all right? So Kurumi would fit the case. So she got some of that antidote, but unfortunately, all them zombies, it's too much. They're coming in. Mikun is trapped, and then we hear a burst, okay? Like, the door burst open, and they're making me think that they ate Mikun or something like that, and I don't want that. I love her. I love her. Don't kill off Mikun. Don't kill off any of them. Oh, the feels building up, man. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Okay, I'm not done. I'm not done. All right, so Richon, another best girl. Oh my gosh. Oh, I swear, this episode is like, what is life at this moment? After this episode, you gotta think to yourself, what is life now? If these girls all die, and I really don't want them to, I'm just gonna, like, question my existence. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Richon, she is just fighting with herself. She has no idea whether or not, she doesn't know what to do, alright? At first she made the decision, she's like, okay, fine, I'll keep my promise, I'll put you out of your misery. But she couldn't do it, and now she's like, someone help me. And sure, the door is locked, but man, more zombies are coming in, and not only that, but she's also trapped with Kurumi, who's turning into a zombie, and it's like, oh, Richon, you're like the leader, and she's just losing her composure. Oh, man. And then Kurumi, she's suffering. Ah, I hate that. We hear Kurumi suffering, okay? She's just screaming, and I'm like, no. And you know what else happened? To top off all these disasters, the building's on fire! Yeah! So even if everything else was cleared, if Kurumi was no longer turning into a zombie, if all the zombies weren't even in the building to begin with, the girls would still perish because the building is on fire! Why? No! Did they really have to add the building? Did they? That was not necessary. No. I don't know what to do. It's just, that building really set me off, okay? Because if everything was fine, the girls still wouldn't make it because of the building. And it's like, the building is all they have. Where else would they go? They can't go out on the streets. Sure, they have Megune's car, but how far will that get them? They don't have any money, okay? And they could only take so much food supply with them, and what other place will they go that has enough food supplies, okay? What? Would they go to ShopRite? The food's probably spoiled by now. I don't know, man. I don't know. The school was their only safe haven, for the school was at least built for this type of situation. What other building is built for this type of situation? Death flags everywhere. Definitely expect a live reaction for the finale episode, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. Alright, I'm done. This video is like almost 10 minutes long. It's gotta be my longest review ever. Alright. Great episode. Catch me tomorrow as I review Food War Shokugeki no Soma and Prison School. I'm your female otaku. Hit with the feels. Sayonara.